Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and welcome to 5th International Symposium on Intelligent Manufacturing and Mechatronics 2023. My name is Muhammad Hazri bin Omar. I will present a study of the effect of toolpath strategy on machining time in aluminium 6061 pocket milling processes. This study was conducted with Mr. Muhammad Nazri Abdul Halim and Mr. Rohaidan Razi. This presentation will cover 4 sections, starting with introduction, followed by methodology, result and discussion, and finally the conclusion. This introduction section was divided into 4 subsections that I will explain in detail. Now I will start with a research background. First, what is pocket machining? Pocket machining is a process of removing the material inside a predetermined boundary between two horizontal planes using the milling process. There are several factors to consider when performing pocket machining, including the type of material being machined, the geometry of the pocket, the desired accuracy, and machining parameters. As part of machining parameters, the choice of toolpath strategy is regarded as a crucial step, in addition to other machining parameters such as cutting speed, feed rate, and depth of cut. According to TOF 2004, toolpaths impact vibration problem, tool life, cutting temperature, and workpiece surface integrity. Next, move to subsection problem statement. The pocket geometry significantly affects the efficiency of the machining process in terms of toolpath length and machining time. Due to its significant importance in milling operation, the toolpath must be considered to enhance the machining process efficiency and productivity. Different pocket geometries may require different toolpath strategy. According to Bahlul and others 2015, the contour in and zigzag toolpath strategies are commonly used in pocket milling. From Kim 2011, the contour in path is created by offsetting the input profile repeatedly, where each subsequent offset is required to generate a contour parallel toolpath as shown in figure 1.1a. While Zhu and others 2019 mentioned that the zigzag strategy or raster milling is a cutting strategy in which the cutting tool moves forward and backward in the XY plane to the workpiece as shown in figure 1.1b. Next, table 1.1 shows the recent studies on toolpath strategy. First, Abdullah and others 2020 studied the impact of different pass interval values on toolpath length during pocket machining through the contour parallel technique. Second, the impact of toolpath strategy on energy consumption during the machining of a convex curved surface was investigated by Akhaban Farid and Yusuf 2020. Third, Wijanarka and others 2020 compared multiple toolpath techniques in roughing a pocket made of mild steel on machining time and tool wear using MasterCam software. Fourth, Sumbodo and others 2021 studied 3 different toolpath strategies, namely zigzag, parallel spiral, and constant overlap spiral, concerning their impact on the milling time of P20 steel. Fifth, Uzun and others 2022 analyzed 4 toolpath strategies on machining time, tool life, and surface roughness in the milling process. Next, move to objective section. To the outer knowledge, no published research currently examines the impact of various pocket geometries and toolpath strategies offered by Autodesk Inventor CAM software on the machining time. So this paper aims to study the effects of the toolpath strategy on toolpath length and machining time of rectangular, circular, and triangular pockets made of aluminium alloy AL6061. The machining processes are simulated with different strategies such as default 2D pocket, morphed, spiral, and 2D adaptive toolpath. Next, move to methodology section that consists of 4 subsections. Subsection 2.1, the aluminium alloy employed in this study is AL6061, commonly used in lightweight applications such as aerospace and heat exchangers. The dimension of the block are approximately 100 mm times 100 mm times 10 mm. Table 2.1 summarizes the default mechanical properties of the AL6061 given in the Autodesk Inventor CAM software library. Table 2.2 shows the type and dimension of the pocket. It is noted that all pockets have a 3 mm depth. For a rectangular pocket, both length and width are 80 mm, resulting in the total volume to be machined being 16,000 cubic millimeter. The smallest volume to be machined is a triangular pocket, which is 9,600 cubic millimeter. Subsection 2.2 for cutting tool. This study used a high-speed steel flat end mill with a diameter of 6 mm with 4 fluids. Tests were carried out in dry condition. The cutting parameters are represented in table 2.3. The spindle speed is set at 1500 rpm with feed rate 100 mm per minute and maximum step over 4.8 mm. For toolpath generation, the process started with developing a 3D model in Autodesk Inventor CAM software. Then the model is exported to Autodesk Inventor CAM to define the machining types and parameters as tabulated in table 2.3. The toolpath of each machining process can be generated within the CAM software. An example of a toolpath generated for the pockets are shown in figure 2.2. The machining process results, such as toolpath length and machining time, can be explored using a backplot function. The process of generating the toolpath is simplified in figure 2.1. A relative value of toolpath length and machining time is calculated to determine the correlation between all toolpath strategies. The relative value is defined as equation 1, where the variable AI represents the value obtained by the morphed spiral and 2D adaptive toolpath, whereas A dash denotes the value of the default 2D pocket toolpath. The default 2D pocket toolpath is taken as a reference because it is the main toolpath proposed by the Autodesk Inventor CAM software for machining a pocket. Next, move to result and discussion. Table 3.1 summarizes the length of 3 different toolpath strategies on rectangular, circular, and triangular pocket investigated in this study. Results show that the rectangular pocket requires the most extended toolpath length compared to circular and triangular pocket due to the highest volume to be machined, as tabulated in table 2. In comparing the toolpath strategy, the default 2D pocket toolpath always gives the lowest toolpath length for all pockets. In the case of morphed spiral pocket toolpath, it is observed that the triangular pocket exhibits a greater toolpath length as compared to the circular pocket. Despite having a smaller volume to be machined, the existing of sharp corners in triangular pocket cause an increase in toolpath length. The rise in toolpath length means a morphed spiral path is ineffective for pocket with sharp corners. Table 3.2 shows the variation in cutting time that occur under different toolpath strategies. The same finding can be observed as the machining time is proportional to the path length. The highest machining time was recorded for rectangular pockets using a morphed spiral toolpath. The lowest machining time, which is 24.45 minutes, was recorded for rectangular pockets with the default 2D pocket toolpath. Next, we move to subsection 3.3, which is relative value. Relative machining time and toolpath length are calculated using equation 1 to demonstrate the toolpath strategy effects further. The default 2D pockets toolpath is taken as reference. Figure 3.1 and 3.4 shows the calculated relative value for all considered type of pocket. The blue bar represents the morphed spiral pocket toolpath, and the green bar represents the 2D adaptive toolpath. The figures show that the highest value is observed for triangular pockets. The default 2D pocket toolpath perform better in path length and machining time than the other two toolpath strategies. In all cases, the performance of the 2D adaptive toolpath is superior to the morphed spiral toolpath. As a conclusion, this article studies the effects of the toolpath strategy on toolpath length and machining time of 3 different shapes of pocket made of aluminium alloy AL6061. Machining parameters such as feed rate, cutting speed, and step over are held constant throughout the simulation to study the impact of the toolpath strategy. The process of machining pocket involves selecting 3 distinct built-in toolpath strategies from Autodesk Inventor CAM software. These strategies include the default 2D pocket toolpath, morphed spiral, and 2D adaptive toolpath. The simulated toolpath is compared in terms of toolpath length and machining time. Among the 3 toolpath strategies, the best toolpath is the default 2D pocket toolpath because it has the shortest toolpath length and machining time for all types of pocket. The morphed spiral toolpath was also found to be ineffective for sharp edges pocket. The result of this study may help to improve understanding of how the built-in toolpath strategy function in Autodesk Inventor CAM software affect both toolpath length and machining time while machining a pocket. This inspires future research to evaluate with experimental work before implementing it in a real production line. This is the reference cited in this study. That's all. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.